Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 302 Sports presentation of Delaware High School basketball. Tonight, we've got the St. Mark Spartans against the St. Elizabeth Vikings. Got the Spartans coming in at 6-1, and Vikings 6-3. I'm Pat O'Donnell, and I'm here with my broadcast partner, Pat Garriendes. How you doing tonight, Pat?
Doing good, Pat. I'm looking forward to a nice Catholic school conference rival.
Goes
game
way
here.
back. Goes way back as far as, I guess, 1972 when St. Mark's first opened. And at that point in time, actually the first basketball coach of St. Mark's was Tom Rosa, who was the coach of St. Elizabeth's before going over to the new school when it opened over there on Milltown Road.
Yeah, you learn something new every day, Pat. A little history lesson. I enjoy that.
Pat's a young pup. He doesn't doesn't remember the things that I remember because I've been around too long. In fact, I played in this series, the St. Mark's St. E series. So I've got loyalties on both sides, Pat. My son graduated from. You're a St. Mark's or a St. Elizabeth's graduate, correct?
I am a St. Elizabeth graduate, proud class of 2011. However, my tie to St. Mark's is it's literally in my backyard. St. Mark's is always right. It's been right around the corner. I grew up right around the corner. But this game, there's an intensity that comes with this game between these two Catholic school rivals that it's unparalleled. It may not be as big as maybe Sally St. Mark's as far as
which I think we'll be doing this Friday.
As far as
St. Mark's and Sally.
As far as a crowd draw, just because St. E's isn't as big of a school, but there's
Right.
no love lost when it comes to these games, and we look forward to both teams coming out and playing their hearts out
Like
here at the
last
St. E
year.
Center.
Last year, we had a thrilling ending of 41-39 where the Spartans took away a victory with a Chris Ludman made a shot in the lane off a screen from Billy Sullivan with the last seconds as the Spartans were bringing it in to win 41-39. In fact, thrilling things must be happening in this gym because the JV game just ended, Pat, with a buzzer beater with St. Mark's winning 29-28. Nasir Brown threw in a three-pointer to give him the victory, so we're hoping for something like that here in the varsity game tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And St. E's is coming off a thrilling victory, if I'm not mistaken, Pat, against Sanford, who hadn't lost to a Delaware opponent all season. And Jordan Money, of course, hits an incredible layup. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go look at it on 302sports.com. They actually broadcasted the game last week, and he was nearly falling to the ground, throws the ball up, banks in, and the Vikings end up winning in thrilling fashion. That was their first victory against Sanford. I was just talking to their head coach, Matt Rubenkamp, before the game. First time St. Elizabeth had beaten Sanford since 2001.
It's 2001.
That's
well,
a
I got to tell you,
16-year.
I watched many of those defeats when my son played for the past 4 years against Sanford. And so that is a great victory for St. E's. And like Pat said, you should go to 302 Sports on YouTube and watch the end of that. It's really amazing. Watch the last 5-10 minutes if you don't watch the whole game, just to see the thrilling ending and how the St. E's was able to pull that out. Because they were down by 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, weren't they?
Yeah, they were down about, I think it was 5 with about 2 minutes left. Jair Davis of Sanford, the freshman standout, just had himself a heck of a game. He had 31 points in the game. St. E's had no answer for him. And
I think he did not score the last 5.5 minutes of the game, if I'm correct.
He missed.
Because he had 31, the guy was the announcer mentioned when it was about 5.5 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, he missed the buzzer beater from about half court after Jordan Money put that layup in. So
that was very close. It just hit the side of the rim. It's half an inch to the left, and it's a swish, and the game goes the other way. But that's the way basketball is. It's a game of inches.
Yeah, it was a thrilling finish. And if I'm not mistaken, we look back at the schedules. St. Mark's has had some impressive victories as well. They opened the year up. They beat Christiana 41-32. Then they go and they dominate Brandywine 64-47 and a couple other victories. And their only defeat to this year was to AI 41-38. That's one common opponent these two schools have. St. E's lost in the second game of the season to AI 67-61. St. E's has victories, of course, like we just talked about against Sanford. They had a defeat against William Penn 59-48. They beat Salesianum 46-36. So this is going to be a game. It should be an exciting game, and I think it's going to be close. These two teams, very rarely do you ever see blowouts in this series, and we're looking forward to yet another classic game.
Yeah, you mentioned the common opponent, AI. St. Mark's and St. Elizabeth's both losing to AI. And typically, actually, there were different games, different types of games. It was 67-61, and was the St. Mark's or was the St. E score with AI, and 41-38. AI defeated St. Mark's. I was at that game, and AI really played a slow down, selective type of game in the same way as St. Mark's during that last 4 or 5 minutes, and they ended up pulling out the victory. They actually played St. Mark's game and they beat them at it.
Yeah, Pat, I think you'd agree with me, being a St. Mark's alum. St. Mark's brings a certain style of defense that is unseen throughout the rest of the state of Delaware. I mean, they really focus on the defensive end of the floor, and there's never any easy shots against the Spartans. Everything's always contested, and that's one thing I can remember whenever we scouted St. Mark's and we were going to play them. We had to be ready for their defense. You knew it was going to be a low-scoring game, right, and you were going to have to earn every bucket that you got.
Well, we have a philosophy. You can beat us, but you're not going to blow us out.
There it is, and it fits exactly how they play.
You're not going to embarrass us. We're going to play tough D. We're going to fight our way over picks. We're going to help out, and when we get the ball, we're probably going to slow it down. We're going to run offense. Although this Spartan team, I think, may push the ball a little bit more than in other seasons past. They've got Billy Sullivan is a fine athlete. In fact, tonight, we'll call this game, it's the Brothers Money against the Brothers Ludman, because both the stars, let's start for St. Mark's, is Chris Ludman. He has a younger brother who also plays, and he's in the 10th grade. And we have Jordan Money, and his younger brother, Justin Money, also had 15 points the other night against Sam. A great game by Justin Money, coming off the bench for 15 points, being very decisive in that victory against Sanford.
Yeah, I think you were right about the players to watch. I mean, of course, Jordan. Everyone within the state of Delaware knows who Jordan Money is. He's a guy. He's a good athlete. He can shoot the basketball, and he can get hot in a moment's time. But Justin Money's a fairly unknown player, only a sophomore, and he really has shown that he can do the job, especially in the Sanford game. And you're right, St. Mark's.
It was a breakout game for him.
Yeah, Chris Ludman, like you said, Chris Ludman, he does everything for them. I've watched him a couple times over the past few years, and he's a sneaky athlete. He's not going to be like, wow, that kid is an exceptional athlete,
right,
but he gets the job done. He's just a really good basketball player. And Billy Sullivan, like you talked about, he is a legit point guard. He can get the job done. He runs the offense, doesn't turn the ball over that much. He's the quarterback of the football team, so it makes sense that he runs the offense here for the St. Mark's basketball team.
Getting ready to do the intros here. We're going to let you guys listen to the intros. We're going to turn the field mic up as there are intros.
We'll listen in to Athletic Director Joe Papilli with the starting lineups.
There's Billy Sullivan, as you mentioned, scored star.
Number 15, Nicholas Leslie.
Here he is on the basketball. Pitched
Number 20,
game to
Christopher
Delaware State
Lovett.
High School baseball championship.
And number 21, William Hoffman. St. Mark's is coached by Nicholas Sentman, assisted by Bill Harmon, John Fiorelli, and Guy Townsend. Now, the starters tonight are the top three. Number 11, Nate Thomas. Number 12, Jordan Money. Number 14, Eric Hicks. And number 33, David Hazelton Jr. David is coached by Matt Woodward, assisted by Aaron Lewis, Tom Label, Mike Cassidy, and John O'Connor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause right here to honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem by senior from St. Elizabeth's, Alexa Cruz.
And a fabulous rendition there of the national anthem. St. Elizabeth's senior.
Yeah, Alexa Cruz. Very well done by Alexa.
That's a tradition here at St. E's, isn't it, Pat?
It really.
What was the other girl? Was it Pioli?
Cruz did the anthem some justice there. Well done.
Very good, very good. So we're almost ready for tip-off. St. Mark's and St. Elizabeth's getting ready to go at it here as they take the floor. We've got David Hazelton, number 33. We've got George Money, number 12. Elijah Dockery, number 3. Nate Thomas, number 11.
Yeah, at home.
And Eric Hicks, number 14.
David Hazelton. He just does the little stuff. Takes charges. Does all the little things. We're underway.
Goes to Thomas. Dockery's going to control the ball out front. Billy Sullivan, number 10 for St. Mark's. William Hoffman, number 21. So we've got Lesky, number 15. Hoffman, number 21 for St. Mark's. Ludman, number 20, but that's Jordan Money off the board. It's good, giving 2-0 lead to the Vikings. The Vikings going to pick up full court. Lesky with the ball.
Little phantom pressure there by the Vikings, trying to see if St. Mark's is going to turn the basketball over.
Lesky gets it to Ludman. Ludman makes his move. Oh, he's so slick underneath, but he misses that one. Rebound. Nate Thomas gets it off to Elijah Dockery.
That was
Elijah fakes, goes up. We got a
blocking foul against
call
the Spartans.
against Palmer.
Yep. Yeah, Zach Palmer just a little late sliding in there. He had the right idea. I know we talk about it a lot when we do the Goldie Beacom games. It's thinking the right way on defense, trying to help your teammates out. He was just a second too late in there and was still moving when the contact was made.
Of course, it was a fine example of what you were talking about, the St. Mark's D. They were right up there, ready to take the charge. Elijah misses the foul shot. Billy Sullivan with the ball out front, goes to Lesky. Lesky gives it down to Hoffman. Hoffman over to Sullivan, over to Palmer. Palmer's going to make a move to the rim.
Nice
Gives
pass.
it to Hoffman with a nice pass. Oh, but Hoffman blows the layup. Thomas gets the ball, kicks it out to Elijah Dockery.
Yeah, it's a shame Hoffman missed that. That was a really nice find by Zach Palmer there. Set his teammate up well, just a little too strong for Hoffman.
Thomas has kicked it out. Dockery's got it now. Dockery back to David Hazelton, who's fouled and puts it in. Hazelton, as I mentioned, had 19 points last year against St. Mark's.
He's a bull, ladies and gentlemen. You can see him. He is just a solid kid.
Solid guy, also a very smart kid. He's going to be attending MIT next year, Pat. Massachusetts in Texas. Congratulations there. So we're going to go to break right now, folks. We'll be back after these messages.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
And we're back 6-0. Vikings of St. Elizabeth leading the Spartans 6-0. David Hazelton is at the line, shooting and one, trying to get the traditional three-point play.
Yeah, nice little start here for the Vikings. They're different. They've made some shot opportunities, and St. Mark's has missed a few. That's been the difference so far. And both teams are playing pretty mistake-free basketball to start the game off.
Just a minute and a half into the game, Vikings have been picking up man-to-man, full court, giving the Spartans a little taste of their own medicine.
Well, that's one thing that Coach Matt Rubenkamp wanted to bring over to the program was a defensive mindset.
Okay, there we had air ball by Billy Sullivan, but it was picked up by Hoffman. Hoffman able to get to the middle of the lane, put in his hook shot, making it 7-2.
And I think that's one thing that you've seen the Vikings kind of gain throughout the season is a more of a defensive mindset. That's what like I was saying, Kujubakam wanted to bring it over. And if you look at their scores, they're a lot more low scoring than the games were in the previous few seasons. It's something that they're buying into and hoping that it gives them success as the season goes on.
That was a foul on Hoffman, his second, team's third. So already the Spartans are getting a little bit of foul trouble. Things have been going the Vikings' way.
It's all positioning, and the Vikings have an athleticism advantage as far as quickness
Eric
can go.
Ludman.
That was just this little young
Eric
Ludman.
Ludman is young Ludman, number 44. I love that number, St. Mark's 44. He's in the game. That's Nate Thomas giving Elijah Dockery over to Eric Hicks. Hicks dribbles back around, looks to give it to Money. Money with a great pass to Nate Thomas as Nate puts it in, making it 9-2. Vikings are really working the ball well today, Pat.
Ball movement, it's been exceptional at the start of this game.
Palmer with the ball. Palmer looks to drive. He had the drive, he kept on going. Now it's Lesky. Ludman. Ludman gets away with a hop. He does not get away with that hop. That's a walking call. Good call by the referee there. 5:07.
He was hoping that Hazelton went with the ball fake, and he didn't, and that forced him to have to come back down, and that was a travel.
Elijah Dockery with the ball out front, gives it to Jordan Money.
St. Mark's is in a man-to-man. I know at home it might look like a zone. That is a man-to-man. They love to play this pack line type defense.
Play like they match up, make it look like a zone.
Right.
And when they're actually in man-to-man, it's St. E's ball underneath. They lead 9-2 with 4:49 to go here in the first quarter.
I believe they called that a shooting foul. Yeah.
Shooting foul. It's tough to tell when they're on the floor nowadays.
It is. It is. I think the foul was on Zach Palmer. That's his second personal, team's fourth.
Eric Hicks makes him pay by putting in the first shot, making it 10-2. St. Mark's has 14 fouls now.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 12, Matthew Tynes. He's a 6'2 junior. He's coming in for Palmer.
Hicks misses the second, and then
boom, Tynes right into the game.
Then he fouled the man who just came into the game, Tynes. So you got 10-2, 4:48 to go first quarter.
That's like the old baseball analogy when you get subbed in, the ball gets hit right to you. Happens in basketball too.
Ball stays with St. E's, stays with St. Mark's. St. E's had a chance at that one right there, and they let it go out of bounds. It was actually an errant pass from the inbounds pass from Sullivan. He gets that one to Ludman. Eric Ludman. They've got Eric Ludman and Chris, number 20. Eric, number 44. That's Chris with the ball out front. Puts it behind his back, tries to make a move. Sullivan gives it back to Ludman.
Sullivan looked to have an open shot there, but I know St. Mark's, they want to work the ball around, get you tired on defense. They will do this for a good minute and a half, sometimes more. Wait until they get an easy shot.
Waiting for the layup.
It's a staple.
Now we've got a move there, but the steal by Jordan Money. Jordan Money slams it home, making it 12-2 with 4 minutes to go here. St. E's again with the full court pressure. Making it really hard on the Spartans tonight.
Money's athleticism put on display there. Nice jam in transition.
It's Lesky out front, gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to get it to Ludman. Ludman being hounded by Money. Hicks, Lesky. Lesky loses the ball. It's picked up by Elijah Dockery. Elijah pushes it down.
Just a smart move there by Dockery. Didn't have numbers, pulled it out, run the offense.
A little off of Billy Sullivan's hands, so it'll belong to the Vikings.
Checking in we got substitutions for both teams. For St. Mark's, number 22, Brian Gilardi.
Gilardi. We have to say Gilardi, don't we? Isn't it Gil?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Gilardi. I've been told Gilardi last week. I was corrected by somebody because his two older brothers are very good basketball players, baseball players, or just sound athletes.
He checks in for Lesky, and for the Vikings, number 15, Justin Money makes his first appearance into the game. Getting his brother, Jordan.
Remember, I told Justin had 15 points against Sanford, big contributor. 12-2 right now. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. That's Nate Thomas from 3. Rebound. Hazelton. Back to Dockery. He can't get it, but we've got a foul called.
There's a foul down low somewhere. I think it might be. I think it's on the Vikings.
It's on.
He's a load down there, so he sometimes can be a little overly aggressive. That's that football player mentality he has.
Well, Ludman was putting a pretty good box on him right there.
Yes, he was.
So it looked like he reached over top and the ref gave the call. That's Justin Money hounding Chris Ludman. So the Money brothers all over the Ludmans tonight. He caught a blocking. He caught a foot.
That's going to go on Justin Money. He's riding him. That was the old riding foul that
they're scoring from those two guys right there. Sullivan at the offense because they look so much to Ludman. Whereas I think the Spartans or the Vikings are a little bit more diverse when it comes to as far as scoring goes. Just about every one of the players you see on the floor can sink a basket.
And checking in for the Vikings, the second reserve player to enter the game, number 2, Jordan Brown. He likes to go,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he likes to go. Yep, he likes to go.
Chop gives the pass to Nate Thomas, and it's good. Making it 14-2. We got timeout on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. 14-2. St. Elizabeth's putting it all over St. Mark's. We'll be right back after these messages.
Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. With 1:53 to go here in the first quarter, it's 14-2. So far, the Vikings all over the Spartans of St. Mark's. They haven't been able to get anything done. Full court pressure.
They're using their athleticism to their advantage on the defensive floor. They're making it hard for the Spartans to get down and get set in their offense, and every shot's being contested. It's kind of like the game plan we talked about for St. Mark's.
That's Tynes with the ball for St. Mark's. Gives it over to Eric Ludman. Eric gives it to Gilardi. Ludman. He makes the basket. He was looking for the call. He's got a great way. He leaned in looking for the call of the foul. He did actually have some contact, and then he makes the shot.
It was a great pump fake by Ludman. He so far has been the only one who's actually tried to go to the basket from all the other Spartans players. The other ones have just kind of been one dribble, two dribble, pass it away. Ludman has been at least aggressive going to the rim.
Right there we had a charging call on Justin Money as he went to the floor with 1:15 to go, 14-4. There's Ludman, Chris Ludman.
Money's second personal foul in the limited minutes he's seen, and he has to go take a seat on the bench.
Chris Ludman to Billy Sullivan to Gilardi. He hits that one. It's a 3-2. So there's St. Mark's getting on the board. 14-7. 56 seconds to go here.
Eventually, a couple shots had to fall for the Spartans. I mean, they were just ice cold to start this one off.
Well, they're a team that's 6-1. They're a quality basketball team. They're off to a slow start. Sometimes you just got to get into the rhythm before you get things going. And right now we got 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. St. E's. Eric Hicks to Chop. Chop Brown is trapped. Ball. St. Mark's. Billy Sullivan open all the way down. Can't get the ball. Ludman bring it up with 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They're down by 7. They'll give it to Brian Gilardi.
Yeah, the Spartans, as much as they struggle, have a chance here to get this thing down to 5 or even 4 with a 3-point shot.
12 seconds. Money on, that's Hicks on Ludman. Ludman makes the crossover and the move. We got a foul called. going to be on the floor. That one will be on the floor.
Once again, nice move by Chris Ludman. Driving the lane with a step-back jumper.
Is he saying? I think he's saying that he thought he was going up already.
He wanted to wait a couple years to get that continuation call. They don't do that down in high school, unfortunately.
5.4 seconds. Spartans have the ball underneath the basket, their own basket. That's stolen by Jordan Money with 3 seconds. Money, last second. Okay, misses that one, but it's 14-7 here at the end of the first quarter with the Vikings leading the Spartans. We'll be right back after these messages.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's second quarter with we've got St. Mark's trailing St. Elizabeth's 14-7. Spartans off to a slow start, and Vikings really jumped on to begin with, Pat.
Yeah, they did. St. Mark's is they caught a nice flurry of action in the first part of that quarter while they struggled to score. But towards the end of the quarter there, you started to see them figure things out. Let's see if they can continue it here in the second.
Tynes working it, can't get a shot. Gives it back to Lesky.
One thing they will be is patient. The Spartans never feel like they're out of a game.
That's Billy Sullivan in the lane, had a good shot, and it's ripped down by Jordan Money. Jordan gets it out to Elijah Dockery. Elijah makes the move, kicks it out to the corner to Thomas. It's all the way over to Chop Brown. Chop.
Got to watch going into
Back
those corners.
To Jordan Money. Oh, he launches it, and Elijah's he pulls it in. That one's off the side of the board as Nate Thomas tries to rocket it across to David Hazelton.
Yeah, that's one place you got to worry about when you go against the Spartans defense. Do it, go hard into the corner and look for an outlet pass right away to get the defense moving. The Spartans thrive on that baseline defense.
Spartans able to get it across. Sullivan had a shot there, didn't take it. They were able to break that press. St. E's, while in the man, are double teaming when the opportunity arises.
Yeah, they're doing the
there
run and jumps.
Right there. They get it out to Money. Money a little bit behind Nate Thomas. The ball goes out of bounds, but it's off of St. Mark's. Still belongs to St. E's.
I mean, that's a new wrinkle you see. The Vikings this season under Ruben Kane, they do that run and jump every now, especially when they feel like they have the athleticism advantage against the team.
Now there's the inbound to Chop Brown. He's fouled. He's going to get 2 shots. The Chop will go to the line.
That's something I'm gonna have to talk to Chop. I want to know where the nickname came from. I like the nickname. It's a great nickname, and everyone calls him that. I got to get the backstory to that nickname.
Sometimes you don't want to know the backstories of nicknames, Pat. Take that from Smutley. Okay. So Chop misses the first one, making it still 14-7. He can drive it to an 8-point lead with 6:35 to go here in the first half. Chop's second is good. So it makes it 15-7, 6:35 to go here in the first half. Billy Sullivan bringing the ball in. Again, St. E's brings the full court pressure, and they double team. Sullivan gets it to Tynes. Backdoor Palmer was open. They can't get it to him.
Yeah, that's a pace you got to be comfortable throwing. That's an easy
Lesky's
layup.
going to try to make the move, but that's good defense, I was going to say, by David Hazelton, but he's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah,
Made
Hazelton.
Lesky alter his shot. I guess he had his hand on his hip.
Hazelton he bumped him. And when you're as physical and as physically imposing as Hazelton is, sometimes the officials take that contact as, you're over the top. He affected the shot, and I guess the referee has to make the call when you affect the shot the way that he did.
Ryan Hockenbrock, who comes in for Hazelton, who has 2 fouls. First shot was made by Lesky, making it 15-7, or 15-8, a 7-point deficit. Lesky's second is also good, making it 15-9. So just a 6-point lead for St. E's.
Yeah, St. Mark's. St. Mark's clawing their way back into the game, keeping it respectable after a 14-2 start for the Vikings.
Well, we haven't seen a flurry out of Jordan Money yet, which I think will come soon. There's Jordan. Jordan being played. Gives it back to Nate, who has an open shot. Thomas misses, but Ryan Hockenbrock with a great rebound, puts it up and in. 17-9. 8-point lead for St. E's.
Hockenbrock, a guy who was a starter at the beginning of the year, has seen his minutes cut. That's a great job by him coming in and doing what needs to be done off the bench now.
A great play there by St. Mark's. They get into Billy Sullivan. Sullivan makes the shot, making it 17-11.
Nothing earns your coach's trust than when you come in the game, you make plays.
That's Elijah Dockery. He's got the call. He's going to call an offensive foul. St. Tynes had position. So that foul is going to go against Elijah Dockery and against St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, you got to watch against
They
the
now
Spartans.
have 17 fouls. So that was an offensive foul. We're not going to shoot, but they're now in the bonus.
That's what they want to do. They want you to be aggressive. The one way St. Mark's doing that, you got to work the ball against their defense. You got to work the ball, get them out of position before you go in there. And you also got to look to hit pull-up jumpers instead of going right in trying to get layups all the time. They're trained not to give you those.
Need to stop short on that, but it belongs to the Spartans on the side. 5:13 to go. Tynes has the ball out front. That's Lesky with the ball for St. Mark's. St. E's is, like I said, now in the bonus, so any foul, St. Mark's will be going to the line. Lesky, yeah, he moved his pivot right there.
Yeah, Lesky, that's one thing you can't pick your dribble up out there, especially against pressure defense. It's going to happen more times than not.
They were double teaming, and as he did his pivoting, he swerved his pivot foot. Good call by the referee. 4:55 to go here. Chop Brown has the ball.
Nice
It's stolen
steal,
by
Ludman.
Chris Ludman. Ludman, chop. And Ludman lays it in. It's a nice play. I think we got a timeout call. Rubicon wants to talk it over. Doesn't like what he's saying. All right, we'll be right back after these messages, folks.
Hi, I'm Shannon Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond. Some house specialties include fried beaded lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:45 to go in the first half. Score is 17-13. St. Elizabeth is leading St. Mark's. Vikings have the ball. Elijah Dockery bringing it up, trying to increase that 4-point lead. Spartans have 5 team fouls, so they still have a foul to give.
Nice
That's
pass.
a beautiful pass from Justin Money to the back door to Nate Thomas, making it 19-13. Working the ball well, Pat.
That was a great pass by Justin Money with the no-looker to down the baseline. And here's a turnover by Billy Sullivan.
That's the pressure.
It's the
Pressure from St. E's.
They say it, pressure burst pipes.
That's,
That might not make any sense at all right now, but I felt like it would be cool to say, so I said it.
Well, it gives the Vikings the ball, and there's Nate Thomas with another great cut, making it 21-13.
Coach Nick Santa is beside himself on the Spartan sideline. That's just way too easy, he feels.
Well, Coach Rubicon should be patting himself on the back with that timeout call. Since then, they increased it by 4 points. There's Ludman trying to draw the foul, being upset that his foul is not being called. But I think St. Elizabeth is playing good D, and they are not letting him draw that foul.
Ludman's got to go up strong. He just kind of flung that thing over his head. You got to at least make it look like you're going up for a legit layup and force the contact. Just throwing the ball up in the air is not going to get that call from the officials.
Well, I think when he leaned in, he didn't get the contact when he expected it.
because Nate Thomas went straight up in
Palmer,
the air.
oh, and it's tipped. There's a heck of a half. Cutting the back door. That right there was great defense that tipped the ball, allowed St. Elizabeth to steal it.
Yeah, Thomas is on his own little 6-0 run right.
Jordan Money. Give it to Elijah Dockery. 23-13, 10-point lead with 3:17 to go here in the first half. Dockery gets it to Jordan. Justin Money. Justin Money puts it in. And the Vikings are all over the Spartans here, 25-13. We got a timeout on the floor with 3:08 to go in the first half, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers of Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts, check us out.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:08 to go in the first half. First half. St. Mark's getting right now blown out by St. Elizabeth. It's 25-13, a 12-point lead with this 3:08 to go here in the first half. You know what I did tonight, Pat? Man, I had a great meal over there at Hooters. Have you been down there to the Kirkwood Highway?
I've been there a couple times, yes.
What a great place to eat there. It's also the official wing of 302 Sports.
Oh, there you have it, Pat.
Yeah, you get out there and get your
wing on.
wings, get your wing on down there. It's the Spartan ball. Lesky bringing it up. Going to be under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Lesky gets it to Tynes. Tynes being guarded by Hockenbrock. Tynes doesn't get the call. Nice defense by Hockenbrock. Good rebound by Chris Ludman. Chris Ludman puts it up and in, making it 25-15. It's a 10-point lead with 2:42 to go here in the quarter. Or the half. Justin Money.
Nice
Again,
shot.
Justin Money with another basket, 27-15.
The Vikings are finding the gaps now, attacking from the lane and dishing to cutters and getting easy layups. That's now 5 possessions in a row they've gotten layups.
Ludman goes behind his back, tries to make the foul shot jumper, doesn't make it. Elijah Dockery has it with 2:15 to go here in the first half.
There it is again. It's the same play.
Money. Nate Thomas looks for Ryan
What a
Hockenbrock, who
catch.
kicks it out to Elijah Dockery. Elijah Dockery for 3. It's no good. Rebound Tynes to St. Mark's.
That catch by Hockenbrock is so underrated. That was such an athletic play to be able to hold on to that one and kick it to Dockery for the open 3.
That's Lesky giving it to Gilardi, who's hit a 3 for St. Mark's earlier. Ludman, Chris Ludman, looking to be the scorer. And Jordan Money steals it from Chris Ludman. And Jordan Money goes up and lays it in.
One too many dribbles there for Ludman. After about 3 or 4, someone should have came over to give him an outlet. It was just too much dribbling there, and Money's quickness got to him.
Jordan Money has incredibly quick hands, as you folks just witnessed right there. Now I thought he was going to go down. He was looking for his dunk, but instead he laid it in.
It was a smart move.
Ludman again
2
being
points
hounded.
is 2 points, Pat. You know, 2 points is 2 points.
Tynes.
Nice
That's
move.
I believe they're going to give him a traveling. He thought traveling on it. He thought the pivot foot shifted.
Yeah, it was still a great idea by Tynes. The old up and under, looking like Akeem Olajuwon out there, but like you said, he moved that pivot foot. That's a hard move. That takes practice. You got to practice
That's
that
it.
move.
You have to keep that pivot foot down as you spin on it. You can't let it move. Justin Money gives it over to Chop Brown. Brown driving, and they're going to give an offensive foul call to Chop Brown there, saying he was too aggressive, lowering his shoulder into Tynes. Gilardi will be bringing it out. 59.3 seconds to go here in the first half. 14-point lead for the Vikings over the Spartans, 29-15. Palmer bringing the ball down. Palmer gives it to Tynes. Tynes down to Eric Ludman. Eric Ludman
to go to
looking
work,
make the
big guy.
move.
All right.
He gives it to his brother Chris. Chris. Gilardi. No good. Goes over the backboard, so St. Mark's.
Coach Ruben telling his team one shot, and as you can hear a big roar from the crowd for a fan favorite here. Guy Di Bonaventura, another guy doesn't get much minutes so far this year, but he does have a really good jump shot. I watched him in the preseason. The kid he can shoot. This is a good situation for him.
Guy is a very good shooter. There's no doubt about that. Okay, folks, we scored 29-15, 39 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be right back after these messages.
The group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 29-15. St. Elizabeth's over St. Mark's right now by 14 points with 39 seconds to go here in the first half. We mentioned Guy
Di Bonaventura.
I watched him play for 4 years, and I still have a hard time saying his last name. I even have him on my St. Matthew channel making a couple of buzzer beaters when he was in JV, so you were right. He'll hit a decisive clutch shot.
Here we go. The Vikings want to try and get the ball in, and I heard Coach Ruben tell them hold for one. So the Spartans are going to turn up the pressure, try and force them into a turnover. Let's see what the execution's like here for the Vikings in a late quarter situation.
Yeah, I think they're going to hold for one shot.
Chop's got to get rid of the ball. That referee's count.
There it is. There's the 5-second call.
And that's something as a guard. I know Chop's a sophomore, and it's going to come with time. But as a guard, you have to peek over to the ref every now and then, make sure he's not counting on you.
See if he is making that countdown.
Correct.
Because it surprises me a lot of times when they're not counting.
Right. That signal can't always come from the sideline. Sometimes you have to have the awareness as a player to check with the official to make sure that you're okay.
So 18 seconds. St. Mark's with the ball. Lesky has it. Lesky's going to give it to Sullivan.
And we'll see if
Sullivan, 12 seconds.
See if the Spartans can execute a little better than the Vikings.
Going to Gilardi. They give it to Lesky. Lesky's going to try to throw up a three. Can't make it. Rebound. Stays with St. Mark's here. 1.6 seconds. So St. Mark's will get one more last try here at the basket before the end of the half. Trailing by 14. Brian Gilardi bringing the ball in.
They're going to see if the Spartans can get something in here, look close to 1.6. They're going to try and get a layup, I would think.
Now, 0.4, 1 second went off of the clock there, so it says only 0.4. That's only time for a catch and shoot, I believe.
You'll have to go for the alley-oop, the old Spartan play. That's going to do it.
They just threw it away. So that's the end of the first half with the score. St. Elizabeth's Vikings 29, St. Mark's Spartans 15, 14-point lead for the Vikings as they go into the locker room at half. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. A unique image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of Frio2Sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
Shannon Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond. Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers with Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts, check us out.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 20 when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. His career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Easter Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond. Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out. Hi, I'm Shannon Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond. Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers with Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts, check us out.
Score is 29-15, 14-point lead for St. Elizabeth over St. Mark's. Pat Gariantes has some statistics for us about the first half.
Yeah. We got some first half stats. The Spartans are led by Chris Ludman. He has 6 points. Then it really drops off a little bit. I mean, that's 3 points from Gilardi. 2 points from Hoffman, 2 points from Lesky, and 2 points from.
I think you were right. It's Gillard.
From
That's what
Sullivan.
I was just told up there by the Sullivans. Well, I can say Sullivan easy enough.
Yeah, Sullivan, right. As for the Vikings, they're led by Nate Thomas, who has 10 points, including, as you saw, those 6 consecutive points there in the second quarter. Then followed up by Jordan Money with 6 points, which the Spartans have kind of kept him under wraps, but he doesn't mind when he's getting others involved. 4 points from Justin Money, 3 points from David Hazelton, 2 points apiece for Hockenbrock and Dockery, and Jordan Brown, or Chop Brown, with 1 point from the free throw. As you can see, the difference is you got 2 guys that have 10 points in Thomas, 6 points in Money to match Ludman's 6 points. So the Vikings have played, and they went on a nice little run there. The Spartans did a great job. They fell behind 14-2. Did a great job clawing their way back into it, getting it within 4. I think it was a 17-13 game at one point.
17-13, yes.
And then the Vikings just went on a run there to close the half off. They found something that worked. Dockery was able to get into the lane and dish the ball to cutters from the side, but Justin Money and Nate Thomas were recipients of those kind of passes, and that's what led the Vikings to climb up to a 14 lead here at halftime.
Well, that's a lot. That's what you're going to get from the playmaker Elijah Dockery, as you just mentioned. When he dribbles that lane, he is looking for that cutter, and he would hit Nate Thomas successfully quite a few times here, whereas Nate comes away with 10. You can see we have 7 people who have scored for St. Elizabeth, only 5 over on for St. Mark's, and the highest only being 6 points for Ludman.
Yeah, the Spartans are they're going to have to be more aggressive offensively. I know it goes against a lot of what they do traditionally, but you have to try and take some shots that you might not be comfortable doing if you're going to want to be able to come back in this game. You can't score 15 points and a half against a high-powered offense potentially. And the Vikings, I mean, the Vikings are, they can score with most teams in the state. You're going to have to be able to find ways to keep up with them if you're not having success on defense.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the only way that they'll be able to come back right now, is if they do have success on defense and getting stops against the Vikings. And they, as you said, they need to be able to get more shots up.
Yeah, one thing is that I've noticed is Ludman has been the one guy that's been able to try and create his own shot throughout the game. I mean, he's only got 6 points, but he's driving to the basket. He's trying different things. The rest of the Spartans seem that if they don't have a shot within a catch or one dribble, they're not pulling the trigger. I'd like to see some of these guys on the floor for the Spartans just be a little more aggressive. Don't get crazy, but just a little more aggressive.
So they started off now. Elijah Dockery has the ball, controlling it to Eric Hicks. Goes to Jordan Money. Money to Nate Thomas. Thomas being guarded by Hoffman. Thomas with a little flip, no good. Rebound, Billy Sullivan. Billy gives it off to Palmer. Palmer will bring it down. He'll give it to Chris Ludman. St. Mark's needs to be more aggressive and attack the hoop here. Looks to make some baskets.
We'll see what happens.
Sullivan's going to try to make a move. Little jump hook call, Elijah, I believe, for a hold.
And that's fine. Sullivan recognizes he's got the height mismatch with Elijah Dockery, who he's got him by, let me check, 6'2". Elijah's maybe 5'10". He's got him by a good 4 or 5 inches. That was a nice move to back him down.
Right there, you got the
it was a
Vikings
turnover.
to come up with the ball as they steal the inbounds pass. Elijah Dockery with a nice pass to David Hazelton. Gives it back to Nate Thomas. Nate's gone base. It's blocked, and then it went off of Nate's head.
Yeah, as you can see,
So
Nate drove baseline, faded away from the basket because he felt Lesky coming over to take the charge. That allowed Sullivan to get the block. That's St. Mark's wants you to do that. They want you to be scared to come in and go straight up.
Here's that. It's full court man-to-man pressure that St. E's has been putting on St. Mark's. It's really been very effective. Ludman Hits a three as Jordan Money went to double up on Lesky. Got freed up Ludman to hit his three, making it 29-18. So that's a good start for the Spartans. Eric Hicks with the ball.
It was a nice backdoor cut by Ludman and knocked it down with confidence.
There's a steal.
That's what
St. Mark's comes up with the ball, takes it away from Hicks.
That's what the Spartans need to do. They want to get back in the game. You got to shoot with confidence. Be aggressive.
Ludman makes the drive. He goes by off the board. He glides. Chris Ludman makes it 29-20. St. Elizabeth takes a timeout. So it's 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
Is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase,
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. It's 29-20. St. Elizabeth's leading St. Mark's. They originally led by 14 at halftime. St. Mark's has been able to cut the lead to 9.
Yeah, Chris Ludman on his own 5-0 run. And it was what I just talked about. The Spartans, their key to success, just be aggressive offensively. You see him with a nice backdoor cut, pulls up for a three with confidence, boom. Come back down on the other side of the floor, knifes through the defense, is able to get a layup attempt. That's all you have to do. You got just be aggressive and be confident offensively, and they'll be able to climb back in this game.
Ludman is just a fine offensive player. Now we have Dockery with the ball out front. Dockery gives it to Hicks. Hicks back over to Dockery. Being screened, Money. Back over to Hicks. Hicks gives it to Nate Thomas. Thomas. Cross court to Hicks. Hicks was going back door. Looks to put it up, and it's good! Eric Hicks puts it in for St. Elizabeth, making it 31-21, 11-point lead now. 5:46 to go here in the third quarter. There's the double team on Sullivan. He gives to Hoffman. Hoffman gives to Ludman. Ludman able to pick it back up, get it out to Palmer. Palmer back to Ludman. Ludman's going to go to the hoop. He glides. He puts it up. It's good. 32-22. He really glides through the rim now. He makes a crossover. He finds a spot that he wants to get to. He lands both feet and goes right up. Very smooth.
He recognized Hazelton stepping in to take a charge, and instead of jumping towards him, he jumps laterally and is able to get a floater off. It's an like I said, he's got underrated athleticism. He doesn't jump off the page at you, but he finds a way to get it done.
Well, at only about 5'11", you know, to see those type of moves.
Yep.
We've got once
really
again
nice play.
The St. Mark's Palmer taking the offensive foul as they look to take the offensive foul at every opportunity they can. St. Mark's gets the ball back with 5:04 to go here in the third quarter. Ludman's got the ball. They'll bring it up with Jordan Money guarding. Ludman goes behind the back, gives it to Hoffman. To Ludman again. Ludman backs off. Gets it out to Hoffman. Over to Palmer for three. Not there. Ball.
And yeah, look.
Lesky stepped on the line. The ball will belong to the Vikings.
Right, okay, Palmer missed his shot there. We saw it. But it's an aggressive, they're shooting the ball with confidence. They're starting to, they recognize that they're down, and the only way they're going to get back is to make baskets. So they're shooting the ball more. It's a different, it's nice to see that from the Spartans. Be aggressive offensively.
Oh, I agree. And see, the games that I saw with the Spartans earlier, and even last year, Palmer, I saw nice shots out of him. Look at that play. But a great defensive play by Chris Ludman, who was able to block Eric Hicks' shot. His layup, basically, right near the board. He's great defensive play by Ludman. Ludman has the ball. He's moving on Jordan Money.
It's that sneaky athlete. I'm telling you, he's a sneaky athlete.
Now there's Palmer. Again, his shot is off. Huffman able to get the rebound. Can't get it in. Rebound, Elijah Dockery. Gets it out to Nate Thomas. Nate Thomas out to Elijah Dockery. Elijah to Money. Money to Hicks. Hicks gets it over to Elijah Dockery. Elijah with the move pass to David Hazelton. We're going to get a travel call there as David shuffled both feet off the Buffalo as he
Yeah,
into that
Hazelton.
lane there.
It was a nice drop step idea. Kind of lost his balance and was able to and was unable to
Maintain the pivot.
within two
And
steps.
both feet there.
Well, he missed a wide open Jordan Money on a 3-point line. That's something that Money can knock the shot down, as everyone
Velarde
knows.
falls down into travel. That's the aggressiveness right there. St. E's just keeps playing off time and time again, Pat. Gotta give that defense credit of Rubicam, huh?
It's that new identity that Coach Rubicam is trying to instill in his team.
There, once again, you see the point guard, the playmaker, Elijah Dockery, as he drives to the basket, finds the opening, gives it to Nate Thomas for the easy basket, making it 33-22, 3:15 to go here in the first half. And
Ludman,
there's another turnover by St. Mark's.
Ludman just dribbled it right off of his knee there. Just a bad bounce for the screen. The thing is, the lane against them, it's going to open everything else up because they're so conscious of coming in on help defense. It's just Dockery's just so quick.
He is very quick, and he's really a great playmaker. He looks to share the ball, and then when he has his opportunity to hit his three or his drive, he does. There was I cover a lot of the Fall League games. Fall League game, Elijah exploded for like 10 points. That's Jordan Money. But he exploded for like 10 points in the final 3 minutes of this Fall League game. It was a game where, how sometimes people don't all show up.
Right.
He was the leader that night, and he really took control of the game. Now we got Jordan Money going to the line right here, shooting 2 shots.
Like you were just talking about Elijah, that's Elijah is capable of being the guy, but he's a guy that buys into his role. He knows his role on the team, and his role on this team, the way that it's constructed, is need you to be the distributor. And when you get time to get yours, then you get yours. But you got to be the point guard of the team, get everyone set up, and help be a playmaker. And he's a good team player for doing that. Knowing your role is so important, especially if you want to go and be a successful basketball team.
Exactly. Money made 1 out of 2 there, putting it to 34-22. St. E's defense all over St. Mark's. That's Palmer, finally gets it to Gilardi. Gilardi for 3, no good. Rebound, Sullivan.
Nice hustle by Billy there.
Sullivan gets it out to Palmer. Palmer, he finally hits the shot, but is there when he walked.
And here's the thing, Palmer, he missed 2 threes before that, so now it's in his head, and he's worried, I made the last. All right, take a few steps in, pull up from the foul line. He had a wide open lane, that little hesitation, that's why he walked.
When I saw him shoot last year, he had a lot smoother shot. I expected more from him this year, and I guess he's been. You said he played football, right? I believe.
I'm not sure.
He's a receiver, played football, and I don't know if he's got his basketball legs.
Nice move.
There's adjusted Money with a nice move. I see he's wearing a knee brace, so I don't know if that has any effect on it or not. He's trying to get aggressive. Okay, Palmer, I'm talking about you, and you made the shot. Good job. 34-24, 10-point lead, 2:03 to go. Jordan Money controlling the ball out front. Jordan for 3. And he hits it! 37-24. Just when St. Mark's think they might be able to try to sneak back into this and crawl this lead down, you see Jordan Money come up with a 3. Billy Sullivan, very nice job holding his pivot, but still could not make the basket. Elijah Dockery on the run. Elijah to Jordan Money, off the board. It's good! Jordan Money takes the pass from Elijah Dockery, making it 39-24. 15-point lead for the Vikings right now with 1:22 to go in the third quarter. That's Chris Ludman with the ball. Ludman loses it. Palmer.
They're going to call that on Jordan. He was a little slow with his feet. Wasn't able to stay in front of Palmer there. Drove baseline. Eric Hicks is going to come in and replace Jordan.
Jordan Money. Third period. Bringing the ball in is Gilardi. Gives it to Tynes. Tynes with a shot. It goes over the backboard, out of bounds. Belongs to the Vikings. Vikings have really putting it on St. Mark's. St. Mark's would need steals and stops to try to get back in this game.
Yeah, the Spartans they got to find a way to get baskets, and that's what it just comes down to.
But right now, you can see he caught an offensive
You see now,
foul on
this
Eric
is where
Hicks.
that one's questionable, and here's why I consider it questionable. Gallardi was clearly under the basket, literally was behind the basket and underneath the rim.
Right.
What is Eric Hicks supposed to do there? You know, that's why the restricted area that you see in collegiate basketball, that you see in the NBA, is such a useful tool because you can't slide in while he's under the basket. Eric Hicks has no choice. He's in the air already. He can't land anywhere else.
Well,
it's one thing if he was out in front of the basket, but when you're under the basket, I mean, I would have called it. I would have think that was a block. But I'm sitting here, and that's why the official has the stripes on his shirt.
Missed by St. Mark's, and Vikings come away with the ball. Yeah, from what I've read and what I've been able to find out is that there's a judgment and the player is going up. And from what I understood, it was supposed to be when the upward motion starts. When the upward motion starts, that's when the position has to be established. Okay? After that, if it's anytime after that, it should be a blocking call and not a charge. I didn't get a good look at that, so I don't know what the situation was on that one. But as the motion is started upward, you must have position.
I just don't. He's under the basket. I don't know how he can take a charge when he's under the rim. And then Chop right there. That was a real charge. That one that they just called on Chop. Good position in there by Gallardi. He stepped up, and Chop's got to hit the jump stop and make the pass, so he doesn't run over the defender.
23 seconds to go here in the third period. It's a 15-point lead. Spartans have the ball. Chris Ludman has it. 16 seconds. Ludman, he's going to get double teamed. They get it to Palmer. Palmer. Tynes with an easy basket to end the quarter. So it's 39-26. Chop Brown, this is his specialty. Almost Chop Brown. Got to score a 39-26, a 13-point lead for the Vikings. And we'll be right back.
Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports. Any TV is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond. Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out. Hi, I'm Shannon Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful salt pond.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. With the start of the fourth quarter, the score 39-26. Spartans of St. Mark's trailing the Vikings of St. Elizabeth. Controlling the ball out front is Tynes for St. Mark's. Gives the ball to Chris Ludman. Ludman over to Billy Sullivan. St. Mark's needs to establish some scoring right away here in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, one way I think they could do that as Ludman hits a layup there is if you look up on the board, St. Elizabeth has 16 fouls already in this quarter. That means St. Mark's is going to shoot from the foul line with every foul. If they just play aggressive basketball and try and drive their way to the basket, maybe they pick up some fouls and get to the foul line. And that, as we know, that's an easy way to get yourself back in the basketball game because you're scoring with the clock stopped.
Hazelton gets the ball in the middle, kicks it out. Yeah, that's 100% correct. Back 16 fouls, only one for two now for St. Mark's. But remember, in the first half,
it was the opposite way.
Spartans also shot out and had a bunch of team fouls, and yet still was not able to take any advantage of it. So we got Elijah Dockery with a nice spin move. Kicks it over to Justin Money, to Nate Thomas.
Oh,
yeah, he had.
It was a nice seal by Hazelton. He just missed him.
Would have been a heck of a lob pass to make that. That's Jordan Money. Jordan kicks it back out to Elijah Dockery. 6:56 to go, so we're under 7 minutes. 11-point lead for Vikings. Jordan Money with the ball.
I think the Vikings would be content with the way that this is set up, as long as they don't do that right there. You don't want to turn the basketball over.
That ball is on the line. I believe it's going to.
They got a timeout. Yep.
The Rubicon was able to get a timeout with 6:41 to go. 39-28 now. 11-point lead for the Vikings over top of the Spartans. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers of Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts. Check us out.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 39-28. The Vikings of St. Elizabeth are leading Spartans of St. Mark's by 11 points, 39-28, 6:41 to go. You know, after the game, folks, we'd like to see you go down. You know, it's right down by St. Mark's is where that Hooters is, Pat.
It is. It's right down the street in the not Midway Shopping Center. I'm not quite sure what the shop is. Right across the street.
It's in the commercial that the people just saw if you were watching that.
It's right across the street from the Western Branch YMCA on Kirkwood Highway. Nice place.
Great place to get wings.
Good. They got really good wings. I've been there a few times. And
you're hungry after the game, folks, please stop on by. Now it's going to be the Elijah Dockery bringing the ball in for the Vikings to Jordan Money. Misses it. Comes off to Chris Ludman. Ludman sees his way to the hoop, can't get it. Rebound, Nate Thomas. Nate pulls it down with 6:29 to go. St. Mark could have used that one.
Yeah, they could have, and it's shocking to see Ludman miss one of those bunnies like that. He usually puts them right in.
Now that one was thrown away, or actually a missed pass, but it went right to Elijah Dockery. Very fortunate for the Vikings on that one, but they'll sit back and they're going to take their time and work this clock.
There's nothing wrong with taking a minute off every possession, especially with the Spartans struggle to score. You just got to try and keep climbing.
Just as long as you don't make mistakes and throw the ball away.
Correct. This is good practice for the Vikings.
They've been holding. They're going to hold. They got an 11-point lead. So the Spartans only have, as we were talking about, the team fouls, 2 team fouls. So if they're going to want to send the Vikings to the foul line and try to get possession of the ball back, they better start fouling now. David Hazelton misses, though, so the defense there pays off. St. Mark's being patient.
I don't love that shot, only because Hazelton's not known as a knockdown mid-range shooter. Now, if that was anyone else on the floor, Hazelton should be shooting layups, and that's his game. Just make the layups. If it was in Money's hands or Thomas's hands or Justin Money's hands or Elijah's hands and they took that shot, I'm fine with it.
I will tell you that I've seen David make that shot a couple times this year.
I know.
But he's not a bad shooter. He just maybe looks a little awkward as far as his style and everything, but he's got a decent touch.
It's a lower percentage shot than if one of the other 4 guys on the floor took it. That's all
I'll agree with that.
Like that
right
there.
Higher percentage shot. Yeah. As Jordan Money feeds David, make it 41-28, 13-point lead, 5:07 to go here in the game. Lesky controlling the ball outside for the Spartans. I don't think we're going to see any late heroics that happened like last year out of the Spartans where they pulled off a 41-39 victory.
Nice
Ludman,
move.
though, with a heck of a move that I would consider a walk. But 41-30, it's a good spin move.
It was a great spin move by Ludman and nice and up and easy off the backboard.
11-point lead, 4:39 to go.
Ludman is now into double figures. He's been in double figures for a while, but I think he's up around. I think he's at 15 now. If my calculations are correct. That's half of the Spartans' points.
Justin had a 3-point shot there, decided not to take it. Billy Sullivan is able to come up with a steal. He has the ball, and Ludman is called for an offensive foul.
Why? And why? You might be at home going, why? Because when he pump faked and got Nate in the air, he leaned into him. I wish they called it more in the NBA. He initiated the contact.
Right.
That is an offensive foul. He lowered his shoulder into the defender. Now, if he would have jumped straight up and there was contact made, defensive foul. You're at the line shooting 2 foul shots. There's no need to overemphasize the contact.
Steal, and they call foul this time on Elijah Dockery.
That was a good call. Elijah was on top of him.
Was going for the timeout, trying to call timeout and to preserve the possession, and instead his teammate will get to the free throw for free throw line for 1 and 1. Now
these are big shots here for Tynes.
This is the first front end of the 1-on-1, the first 1-on-1. There's 2 more after that if St. Elizabeth does foul, and it's so important for him to make both of these foul shots in order for the Spartans to have any chance of getting back in this game. He misses the front end of the 1-on-1, and that's not good for St. Mark's. So Vikings will once again come down, control the ball with an 11-point lead. Jordan Money, though. Jordan to Eric Hicks, and we're going to get another offensive foul call. It's Gilardi in the lane, number 22, takes the charge.
They've been doing it all game. Now it's up to the Viking players. They got to recognize this. And if I'm St. Mark's, I'm continuing to do it. I'll do it all day if they want to keep plowing me over. The Vikings got to be smarter than that. They got to, once they get past that first line of defense, right before they run into those bottom 3 guys, they got to stop jump fake and make it pass.
And the one thing they really need to do is score points, because they can do that, take offensive fouls all they want. And if they don't start scoring points, it's not going to make a difference. And they couldn't hit that one. That was Gilardi. Elijah Dockery controls.
Someone's got to come back and help. I'm going to call that one on Ludman.
On Ludman. That is going to be Chris's second. He's only got 2.
Justin Money checking in.
18 foul on.
As a 4th team foul on the Spartans.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Justin Money checks in for David Hazelton. So Coach Rubenkamp's going to go with a 5-guard offense here, because Nate Thomas does have ball handling skills of a guard. I know he's a bigger body player.
No, Nate has been a ball handler ever since a freshman.
Exactly.
His freshman year, he's handled the ball. Justin Money. Elijah Dockery, 3:15 to go in the game. Eric Hicks with the ball.
Watch that pass, Eric.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are going to be content to hold on to this basketball.
It's important to keep your spacing against the Spartans here. There's no need to take that dribble all the way up there and then bounce pass when you're 2 feet away from a guy. Keep your spacing.
As you just mentioned, there's only 14 fouls on St. Mark's. So that's the 15th foul, and then the Vikings once again can take the ball out, take another minute off the clock.
Yeah, spread the floor out. And now you have to. It's going to force the Spartans to spread their defense out, and you have the athletic advantage against these guys. Just blow right by them.
Yeah, I think that was at least 21 seconds that they took off on that last possession before being fouled. Jordan's going to pull it back out. He did not take the bait and go for the basket. They're holding on to it, and that's what they're going to continue to do.
Just keep the floor spread out if you're the Vikings.
St. Mark's is going to have to foul.
They're going to have to gamble, exactly. The Spartans are going to have to gamble, especially because they've struggled to score. The less time that's on that clock, the clock is not their friend at this time, especially down double figures.
That was the 16th foul, so they will send the Vikings to the line with the next team foul. Should go for the steal right now with 2:30 to go. Got a foul called. It's going to be on.
It's going to go on Lesky. Now that's just because Lesky's a bigger body player than Jordan Money. He just kind of ran into a brick wall on that one, Jordan did.
And if you're going to mount up your fouls and you're going to try to get a team to the line so you can get possession of the basketball back, Jordan Money is not the smartest person to be fouling.
Well, that's one thing about the 5 players on the floor for the Vikings. All of them are capable free throw shooters. Money, of course, being the best as far as I mean, he's just a true shooter, but
that's true.
The rest of the players on the floor,
there's not a poor foul shooter out there. You're right. So I'll call my bad on that one and pull it back. But Jordan Money is.
Oh no, you're right. I mean, out of all the players on the floor, he's not the one to foul.
No, that's all net right there. That's all net right there. Jordan is an easy. We don't have the official stats. He's an easy 75 to 80%.
Which is very good for a high school basketball player.
Excellent. He makes both of those, making it 43 to 30, 13-point lead.
Zach Palmer.
Just 2:30 to go here. The Spartans have not shown much offense here tonight, and that seems to be their problem. The only one who's shown any offense is Chris Ludman. Somebody else has to be able to step up and assess them. Score. Lesky tries to do just that, but can't do it. Money gets the rebound with 2:18 to go. That's Jordan Money with the ball. We have to distinguish in between Monies now.
I know.
Monies and Ludmans. Now that's Jordan Money, gives it off to Elijah Dockery. They're going to work the ball. Elijah, unless they get a layup. I think the only thing they'll take is a layup. This is the way
they're content with shooting free throws. I think they're comfortable handling the ball in this kind of a situation.
In this situation, this was when I played at St. Mark's. This is what we would do. The only thing you were allowed to take was a layup.
Yep.
The layup is there, then the Vikings will take it. If not, they'll just wait to get fouled. And they're doing a great job of handling the ball, and Eric Hicks gets fouled. Eric is also a good foul shooter. He'll go to the line and shoot 1-1. So it's a 13-point lead with 1:37 to go. Also, folks, if you see our commercials, if you need a loan, make sure you check out BrianLoans.com. Brian will fit your needs. Make sure you check out all of our sponsors here at 302 Sports. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the score of 43-30. St. Elizabeth's leading St. Mark's by 13 with just 1:37 to go here in the first half. Yeah, it's been a kind of game where I think the Spartans just didn't assert enough offense.
Yeah, that was the mismatch in this game was the Vikings' ability to they have scores on their team. They have multiple scores that can come down and beat you at any time. It could be a different guy every game. Where the Spartans, like you talked about, rely heavily on Ludman and Ludman.
And they had the slow start, and whereas St. Elizabeth, the Vikings jumped out to 14-4 lead, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And the
14-2.
14-2 originally, and then the closest, I believe that 17-13 is the closest the game has been since then.
Yeah, and the Vikings went on that run right before the half, and that's, like I said, and they have the ability to go out on a run like this. The Spartans are really methodical. They struggle to score as a team. They have all season.
Right.
And that's what hurt them in this game.
Hicks makes 1 out of 2 there, making it 44-30, 14-point lead with just 1:30 to go in the game. Billy Sullivan, no. Palmer, yeah. No, that's Lesky. Lesky puts it in, so it's 44-32, 1:20 to go. We got another foul. That's one on Chris Ludman. They're going to send Justin Money to the line.
The Vikings are content giving up those layups. There's no need to foul the Spartans and put them on a line with the clock stop. If they want to make that layup, that's fine. They're going to foul. We come down, or the Vikings come down and make 2 foul shots. And they're very content with that.
With a 14-point lead, they really weren't sweating that bucket. And now Justin Money will come to the line. He misses the 1-on-1. Lesky will get it. 1:18. Ludman. Palmer hits the 3. There's that shot I was talking about earlier. Now we got a timeout. So we'll be back after these messages, folks.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:09 to go here in the game, 44-35. St. Mark's has cut the lead to 9 points. They're going to try full court pressure.
All they can hope for now is either a steal or missed free throws from the Vikings.
Where they tried to deny the ball, but they were able to get it into Justin Money. Gets it to Thomas. Chop round across to Elijah Dockery.
There he goes.
And steal by Billy Sullivan. Billy, it's hit stripped himself.
Look at this mess.
Gets it to Jordan Money. Showtime! Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Money with a double pump of a jam, bringing it to 46-35 with 41 seconds to go. Billy Sullivan puts it up. Jordan Money comes down with the ball, gives it out to his brother Justin. Justin's going to go up for one. Nah, Justin kicks it back out. They're willing to run that clock.
Yeah,
man, that was an exciting little dunk, folks.
Nice little baby windmill on that one.
Oh, I really like that dunk by Jordan Money. He really brought the gym alive on that one, bringing it alive with just 13 seconds to go now. 46-35. Jordan Money really put the cap on this victory for the Vikings right there, and that slam.
Yeah, it was a very impressive feat of athleticism with the windmill. Very rarely do you see guys windmill at this level.
Yeah, I got very excited on that. I love to see Jordan do that kind of stuff. I've been watching him for 4 years now, and he's one of my favorite players, I'll admit it.
As Thomas knocks the first in, it's going to all but do it. The Spartans are going to suffer their second loss of the season, and the Vikings are going to improve to 7-3 with another tough, hard-fought victory.
Yeah, Nate hits both of those, and really great defensive play all night long by the Vikings of St. Elizabeth. Win this game tonight with the final score, St. Elizabeth 48, and the Spartans of St. Mark's just 35.
136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment, friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers of Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts. Check us out.
Sale. Think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. Career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You have been watching 302 Sports presentation of Delaware High School basketball. Tonight we have brought you the St. Elizabeth Vikings versus the St. Mark's Spartans. Final score tonight, 48-35, with the Spartans going away with a loss here. They come into the St. E Center and they're going to lead 48-35, losing by 13 points to the Vikings, who are now 7-3. The Vikings now 7-3, making the Spartans 6-2. Jordan Money had another good game. Chris Ludman a good game for St. Mark's. Pat, did you find final stats on?
I did, but when I took the picture, I didn't have the names included. But here's what I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what they have. Nate Thomas ends with 14. Jordan Money ends with 16 for the Vikings to lead the way for them. As for St. Mark's, you're looking at Chris Ludman with 17. The next highest leading scorer was, if I'm adding this
Probably
up right,
5.
I think it's Nicholas Lesky with 5.
5, yeah.
So there's
not
your
much
finals.
support there tonight for Chris Ludman. And folks, on Thursday we are going to have St. George's versus William Penn, and on Friday St. Mark's versus Sally's right here on 302 Sports. So please, folks, we want you to come back and check out those games just like you checked out this one tonight. So remember that's Thursday, St. George's and William Penn, 2 quality teams, and also the age-old matchup of St. Mark's and Sally's coming up on Friday. So yeah, what I was going to say is that Chris Ludman didn't get a lot of support.
No, he didn't. 17 points out of his team's 38, correct, if I'm not mistaken.
35.
Yeah, 70. Well, there you go. That's almost.
Out of the 35 points, he had almost half the points, only 18 points provided by everybody else on the team. So, it's such a balanced attack coming out of the Vikings of St. Elizabeth. As you had said before, being led by Elijah Dockery, their playmaker, finding Nate Thomas, who ended up with 14 points, I believe you said.
Yep.
And excellent ball that I have seen in the 4 years that he has played here at St. Elizabeth. He's doing something different this year.
Right.
I saw in past years where in that last 2 minutes he may have made a charge for the basket and shot the ball, but instead he's bringing it back out, working the ball, and taking the opportunities when he's supposed to.
Yeah, for the most part, one thing Jordan's been the past 3 years is that he's been a scorer. That's all he's looked to do. In this game, he's adding different wrinkles to his game. You see him setting his teammates up like he did in the first half, only 6 points at halftime.
Also, plus D'ing up Ludman.
Correct. So, I mean, he's adding wrinkles to his game, which is always nice to see for a player in their development.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic game by the Vikings. They've once again come away with a victory, 7-3. Next, I'm not sure who next up for the Vikings will be. Oh, they're playing in the Martin Luther King Classic on Saturday, or excuse me, the Kobe Bryant Classic at Martin Luther King High School in Pennsylvania at 1:30. And for the Spartans will be taking. Oh, that's right. They got the game that will be right here on 302 Sports. It will be St. Mark's and Sally's. Their next game is this Friday. So for Pat Gariantes, I have been Pat O'Donnell, and for 302 Sports, we want to thank you for joining us tonight for the broadcast of St. Mark's versus St. Elizabeth. And we look forward to having you back here again on Thursday for St. George's versus William Penn, and then on Friday with St. Mark's versus Sally's. So once again, I was Pat O'Donnell, and this is 302 Sports. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you next time.